Forbidden Quest is a two-player card game played on a game board. Each player uses a 50-card deck made up of creature, sorcerer, relic, weapon, and defense cards. During the game, you command up to 3 creatures on the board, using them to battle your opponent and collect crystal cards. Sorcerer, relic, weapon, and defense cards support your strategy. You win if you possess all 9 crystal cards and your opponent has no creatures on the board. Your deck must consist of exactly 50 cards. You may include any combination of creatures, but only one copy of each creature by name. The total HP of all creatures in your deck must be 100 or less. You may include up to 4 copies of any sorcerer, relic, weapon, or defense card. A creature's health points, or HP, are shown in the white banner in the upper right corner of its card. HP is the amount of damage a creature can take before it's eliminated. A creature's attack damage appears in the first line of text below its image. Some attacks also apply an effect, such as poison or trap. These effects are known as special conditions. The text on most creature cards begins with a description of its move ability. Most creatures move one region at a time, either vertically or horizontally. If a creature can move diagonally or in another way, the card will say so. In some cases, a condition must be met before you may move your creature, such as rolling an even number on a die. The text also describes the creature's other abilities. Unless stated otherwise, you may move a creature and use its abilities only during the main phase of your turn. If a creature has multiple abilities, one is never contingent on the other. You may use all, some, or none of a creature's abilities during your turn, and you may do so in any order. You may play one sorcerer card from your hand per turn, and it's discarded after use. Most sorcerer cards can only be played during the main phase of your turn, but always refer to the card text. You may play any number of relic cards from your hand per turn, and they're discarded after use. Like sorcerers, relics are played during your main phase unless the card text says otherwise. Weapon and defense cards are attached to creatures on the board. Weapon cards increase a creature's attack damage, while defense cards reduce damage. Each creature may have up to 1 weapon and 1 defense card attached at a time. To play Forbidden Quest, you need a game board, 9 crystal cards, 4 trap markers, 4 poison markers, 4 hidden markers, 6 or more red dice, 2 white dice, at least 1 coin, and 2 50-card decks. Place the 9 crystal cards randomly, 1 in each region of the board. Each player shuffles their deck and draws 7 cards. If you do not draw at least 1 creature, it's a mulligan. You must reveal your hand, discard 1 card as a penalty, shuffle the remaining 6 back into your deck, and draw 7 new cards. Repeat this process until your opening hand contains at least 1 creature. In this example, we are player 1. Each player places 1 creature face down in the center region. Flip a coin to determine who goes first. The player that called the flip correctly goes first, even if it's not to their advantage to do so. In this case, we will go first. Starting with the first player, each player may place up to 2 additional creatures face down in their home region. If you choose not to add more creatures, announce that you are passing. In this example, we add 1 additional creature and our opponent adds 2. This decision depends on your deck and strategy. Each player's home region is labeled on the board. For the rest of the game, whenever you add a creature to the board, it's placed in your home region unless the card allows otherwise. On their first turn, the starting player may attack with only 1 creature, and the second player may attack with up to 2. After the staggered start, both players may attack with up to 3 creatures each turn. Both players reveal their creatures. Setup is now complete. Before we begin, let's review the structure of a turn. Each turn has 4 phases: beginning, main, attack, and post-attack. During the beginning phase, you draw 1 card and resolve any special conditions affecting your creatures, such as poison or traps. If you hid any creatures on your previous turn, you must now unhide them. We will see examples of this later in the video. During the main phase, you may add creatures to the board, move them, use their abilities, play one sorcerer card, play any number of relic cards, attach weapon and defense cards, transfer weapon and defense cards between creatures in the same region, and collect crystal cards. You may perform these actions in any order. During the attack phase, you may attack opposing creatures in the same region and claim the crystals from any region you conquer. During the post-attack phase, you may only play cards whose text specifically allows them to be played during this phase. We begin our first turn by drawing a card. We draw a ketchup sauce relic card and add it to our hand. Karnak is in a region with a crystal, so we could take it. We put it in a visible location next to the game board. Crystals may only be claimed during your turn. Although we may attack with only one creature this turn, we may still move creatures, use abilities, and play relic and sorcerer cards as normal. Before attempting any card action, especially one with a condition, you must clearly announce the card and action. We'll use Brutus's ability to search the top 5 cards of our deck for a green creature. We announce the action, search our deck, choose tack, and add him to our hand. Karnak allows us to search for a weapon card if we flip heads. We flip and get heads. We find a battle axe and add it to our hand. Then we shuffle our deck. You must always shuffle your deck after searching. We attach a battle axe and a round shield to Brutus. We're now ready to attack. Creatures may only attack opposing creatures in the same region. We will attack Spencer with Brutus. Brutus's basic attack deals 4 damage, and the battle axe adds 2 more for a total of 6. A red die is placed on Spencer to show he has 1 HP remaining. We have no cards to play during our post-attack phase, so we end our turn. Our opponent draws a card and then claims the green crystal. They move Tema into the center region. She can move freely in any direction, including diagonally. Tema uses her ability to heal 2 damage from Spencer, raising him to 3 HP. They attempt to move Inglestar, whose movement is conditional on rolling evens, but roll odds. They play a Silver Boots relic card to move Inglestar to the center region. Next, they attempt Inglestar's ability, which requires a coin flip. They flip heads, search their deck for a pink creature, reveal Rentar, and add him to their hand. Spencer uses his ability to search the top 5 cards of the deck for a weapon and finds a battle axe, which is attached to him. They then play a Toshi Sorcerer card to search for another weapon. They select another battle axe and attach it to Inglestar. A round shield is also attached to Tema. They announce their attack. Because they're the second player, and it's their first turn, they may attack with up to 2 creatures. They declare Inglestar and Spencer as attackers, and Brutus as the defender. The defending player has no say in how an attack is conducted. The combined attack deals 8 damage. Brutus's shield blocks only the first 2 damage of the combined attack, not 2 per attacker. All defense cards function this way. Brutus takes 6 damage and is reduced to 3 HP. He is also trapped and poisoned, and the appropriate markers are placed. Poison does not deal damage immediately. It will be addressed at the start of our next turn. They play a Retreat Belt relic card, which can be used during the post-attack phase because its text allows it. Inglestar retreats diagonally to Region 1 and claims a crystal. They end their turn. We begin our turn by drawing a card. We get Ignatius and add him to our hand. Next, let's address the special conditions on Brutus. You may attempt to resolve special conditions in any order. If a creature is trapped, you may attempt to free it during the beginning phase of your turn by flipping a coin. If heads, remove the trap marker. If tails, the creature remains trapped, and you may try again your next turn. A trapped creature cannot move, use abilities, attack, receive or transfer weapons or defenses, though defense cards already attached can still prevent damage. If a creature is poisoned, it does not take damage immediately. During the beginning phase of your turn, flip 2 coins. If both are heads, remove the poison marker from your creature and apply no damage. If either is tails, the creature takes 1 damage and remains poisoned. You may repeat this process each turn until the poison is removed or the creature is eliminated. Poison does not restrict your creature in any way. Some cards have effects that allow you to rid poison from a creature any time during your turn. If you have such a card, but attempt to rid poison by first flipping a coin and fail, you must apply 1 damage. If you don't want to take this risk, play the card first. We flip for the trap and get heads. Brutus is free from the trap. We remove the trap marker. We then flip twice for poison and get heads and then tails. Brutus takes 1 damage and remains poisoned, dropping to 2 HP. In our main phase, we add Tack to the board and then move him 1 region to the center as permitted by his move ability. Karnak's movement requires rolling evens, but we roll odds. We play a Gold Boots relic card from our hand to move him to the center. We use Brutus's ability to search the top 5 cards of our deck for a green creature, but find none. We attempt Karnak's ability, flip heads, and search our deck for a weapon card. We find a bow and arrows, add it to our hand, and then shuffle our deck. We play Odessa, a sorcerer, to heal 5 damage on Brutus, bringing him back up to 7 HP. Then we attach a bow and arrows card to Tack. On this turn, we could attack with all 3 of our creatures. Let's attack Temma with Brutus and Tack. Their combined attack does 8 damage. Temma's shield blocks the first 2 damage, but it's not enough. 6 damage are dealt to Temma, which is exactly enough to eliminate her. Tack's trap is waste. It cannot be applied to another defending creature. Whenever a creature attacks, all of its damage and special conditions must be assigned to the same defending creature, even if that creature is eliminated. Excess damage, or special conditions, cannot be assigned to other defending creatures. The only exception to this rule is the bow and arrows card, which will be explained shortly. Next, we'll attack Spencer with Karnak. Karnak's basic attack does 3 damage, which is exactly what's needed to eliminate Spencer. We can now claim the purple crystal. Bow and arrows is used during your attack phase after all other attack damage and effects are applied. It's the only weapon that could target multiple creatures, either in the same region or adjacent regions. You flip 1 coin per arrow. Each heads deals 1 damage to the chosen target. The card provides 4 arrows each turn, and remains attached to your creature, resetting each turn. We can now use Tack's bow and arrows to target Inglestar. We flip a coin 4 times. 2 of the flips are heads, so we deal 2 damage to Inglestar and mark his HP down to 5. At the end of our turn, Tack may attempt to hide by flipping heads. We succeed and place a hidden marker on him. While hidden, a creature is treated as if it's not on the board and cannot be targeted by any attacks or card actions. The hidden marker remains in place until the beginning phase of our next turn. Our turn is now over. Let's fast forward to the end of the game. We've just eliminated all of our opponent's active creatures, but we don't yet have all 9 crystals. We have 7, and our opponent has 2. It's now our opponent's turn. They reveal their hand, showing they have no creatures. If you have no creatures on the board, or in your hand, you may reveal your hand and draw 2 cards instead of 1 at the beginning of your turn. Our opponent draws 2 cards. Then they play an Ariana Sorcerer and draw 3 more, but they put no creatures on the board. If you have no creatures on the board for the entirety of your turn, you must return all of your crystal cards to the board at the end of that turn. You may put them in any region without a crystal. Our opponent puts their crystals back on the board. It's now our turn again. If we could collect the remaining 2 crystals, we will win. Otherwise, our opponent will have another turn to try to get their creatures back in play. To move Denver, we have to roll evens. We roll and get evens. We move Denver to the center. Then we use a Ketchup Sauce relic card from our hand to bring Phoenix to Denver's region. From there, Phoenix can move diagonally as per his move ability to claim the crystal in region 3. Lucky for us, we also have a Goldwing Brooch relic card in our hand. We play it to move Denver into region 1 and claim the last crystal. We've won the game. Now you know the basics of Forbidden Quest. To gain a deeper understanding of the game, including advanced rules not covered in this video, reference the official game rules at forbiddenquesttcg.com.